Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Cincinnati Man. I'm back. I'm here with my sister. We saw dang,
Hello.
you all right? You all right there? We saw two movies. We're gonna talk about one right now. We're gonna talk about the Kevin Hart movie released, Lift. Let's just go ahead. Did you like the movie?
Not particularly.
Well, okay. Did you see the trailer or anything for this movie?
Yes, the trailer.
Was the trailer better than the movie? Did the trailer make it what you thought it was gonna be?
The trailer. It didn't make me want to see it.
Dang.
It was just like, oh, a new Kevin Hart movie's coming out. Maybe I'll watch it. Maybe. I don't know.
I never saw a trailer. The only reason I knew about the movie coming out, it was on TikTok. It showed up on TikTok, and they did this weird infomercial, like, "Hey, when you're on a flight, make sure you do this." And I was like, "This ain't funny. This is weird." Man, they was roasting him in the comments. Somebody said, "Man, I believe Cat Williams." Then another comment said, I can't look at Kevin the same versus Cat Williams." I was like, "Oh my."
I feel like there is a shift in his comedy because he has a larger audience. And I know he wants to branch out and everything like that, but it just seems like he's forgotten his core audience and what we thought was funny of him.
Like you, I did not like the movie because the jokes were really flat.
I will say this: I'm not a big fan of heist movies.
What about Ocean's 11?
That's the exception.
Ocean's 12.
I like the first one better than the second one.
Yeah,
I've tried a lot of times to watch The Italian Job. I just lose interest.
I'm trying to think of another heist movie. Thomas Crown. I never watched that though. Thomas Crown Affair.
Is that with
Pierce Brosnan?
Yeah. I have seen it. That was all right.
So, but you're not just a fan of it. You're just like,
yeah. It's just like after a while, it's like,
okay,
yeah.
Did anybody stand out to you as good? You know what's funny about this? I've said this to you about another movie that we saw, but this movie, when you see a movie this bad, I just think about the actors or somebody watching this movie being like, "Damn, I'm good." It's like you're not. No. Like don't put this in your highlight reel.
I will say the acting wasn't that bad. I think it was the writing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another thing that we always talk about. We always talk about that we started. Well, I've told you this, and then you said it too, so it's kind of funny. The writing, actors just act. If as in, they get so much praise for their performance, you forget about the writing. And then when the writing is bad, you're like, why did they act it so bad? And you're like, no, it's a weird thing because it's like, nah, man, like y'all ain't got nothing to work with. Y'all ain't got the movie. It didn't need Vincent D'Onofrio. Dude to play Kingpin.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna remember what's his name? Vincent.
I thought he was somebody else. Remember before it started, I saw his name and I thought he was somebody else.
I don't look. If I mess up the name, They didn't need him. He always played the cripple. The first, no, for real. In the movie, he was dude with a cane, and at the end of the movie, he only disguised twice. Master of Disguise.
That's what they said. Master of Disguise, kinda.
Yeah. And then he was a dude with 2 helium tanks, and I'm like, air tanks. It was like that's your stick. It was not enough.
Yeah, I didn't know what genre it was. I mean, I know it was like a heist movie, but I didn't know if this was supposed to be taken serious or a comedy when we first started it.
You know what could have made it more interesting if they would have made it into a series.
I was thinking that
5 to 8 episodes,
like they did with that movie with him and Wesley Snipes.
Oh, I never saw that. Was it good?
Yeah.
You don't remember?
It came out last year, so you know how much stuff.
James did say, he said to himself, he was like, Kevin Hart's more serious stuff is better. I just haven't watched any of his serious stuff. That's what he said. He said, wow. That's a crazy stare you gave me.
But in that movie, I like Wesley. Wesley did a phenomenal job.
He's Wesley. Wesley going.
And I was glad that he was in something, you know.
But anyway, we talk about this movie.
Why?
Yeah, we had a low budget Joe Barrow.
Yeah.
As the hyper guy.
You know how uninteresting this movie was? We started it and then paused it to go see another movie.
Hey, this really happened. We was 30 minutes into Lift. We looked at each other and was like, hey, you want to go see the Book of Clarence? Yeah, we paused it and left and went to go see the Book of Clarence. And it was messed up because both
wasted our time.
Bad. We went to we saw two.
This was a day.
Wow, like, and in the words of my friend James, Netflix got money. Every time you look up, they giving everybody money, and you know it's funny. They hit on their TV shows, and then their movies are like coin flips.
And then they have the nerve to be strict on password.
Hey, what? Netflix, she does not represent anything that I've said. Hey, look.
No, because I was at home.
Look, hold up.
Trying to watch Netflix, and it's it.
We love Netflix. Would you recommend this to anybody? In passing?
If you have like a Saturday and you are extremely bored, don't watch this movie.
You were supposed to say watch it. You said, dang. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. That's all we got. We ain't got nothing for you. This movie was boring. No, one character should have died. Something should have happened. You know something? I'm rooting for Kevin Hart, and I want to.
I am too.
I want to not because of Cat Williams stuff or anything. No, I just want to see a good movie. Now, know something? This has inspired me to watch any other movies on there just to see if you get any good movies on there. Well, I'm Cincinnati Man. That's our reaction to Lift. You know, it should have been called Down.
I thought that too when we was watching it.
Okay, y'all take care. Bye-bye. You ain't gonna say bye?
I hate to be so negative, but I have to tell the truth.
Poor cat. Oh, man. He gonna be all right, though. He got money. He keeps on getting roles. Hey, he gonna find a movie. He gonna find a movie. Maybe he should team up with The Rock again. Well, you want to see that?
Yeah.